I want to congratulate the Minister of Maori Affairs on a job well done, but also a job only half complete. Mr. Speaker, I think it is wonderful news that we have seen an increase in community assistance, whereby the government, the Crown, call it what you will, is actually saying to the community, here's some money. You know the problem, you know the issues, go and sort it. And without the interference of every policymaker that is employed by the government, sir. So, sir, I want to congratulate the Minister, I want to congratulate the Prime Minister and also the Maori Party and the National Party, sir, for being able to see through the last 9 years of what has been nothing short of a Fabian conspiracy, Mr. Chair. What I want to say, sir, that it is time to stop treating the Indigenous people of this land as some sort of basket case and realise that they can do things for themselves with a bit of leadership from our Minister of Maori Affairs, with a bit of leadership from our Prime Minister, and with a bit of leadership from the two parties involved in the coalition agreement. That's what we can achieve, sir. Mr. Speaker, I just want to take a couple more minutes and concentrate on national standards, because I believe, sir, that underpins the next 20 to 30 years of this nation's development. Sir, it is undoubtedly the most important policy that we have been able to achieve in our short time on the Treasury benches, sir. And I want to congratulate Anne Tolley for her kaha, for her strength in the midst of some old-style left-wing union politics, Mr. Speaker. And I want to finish, sir, by saying, well, not finish, I think I'll go for my full 5 minutes. Mr. Chair, I also want to say that driving around in a red bus with Axe the Tax on it, paid for, mind you, New Zealand public, paid for by the New Zealand public, not paid for by the Labour Party, but paid for by the New Zealand public. I want to say this. It's embarrassing, sir, to take all that money that could have gone into national standards. That's right. Sir, it could have gone into whānau ora, but it didn't, sir. And only to get 6 or 7 people to turn up and hear the Labour Party speak, sir. I just thought I'd get that off my chest. Mr. Chair, I think it is really important times for Māori. And I tell you, sir, that what we have seen over the last few years in terms of Māori development, I must take my hat off to the former Minister of Māori Affairs. At least he tried, Mr. Chair. At least he gave it a bash. And in the job for 8 years, there were some significant movements, and I take my hat off to the former Minister. But, sir, we can't, as a people, wait any longer. And the carrion call that has gone out to our Minister of Māori Affairs is get on with the job. Don't worry about what the opposition says. Get on with the job. Because our development, sir, without our development, the country doesn't go anywhere. Sir, without our input, the country doesn't go anywhere. Take any department you like, sir, whether it be tourism, whether it be education, the Māori input is essential for the growth of this nation. And once we realise that, we will be a better nation for it, sir. The leadership is already out there in our communities. We've done it before. The Māori community will do it again, sir. This is not something new. So I wish the Minister well in his next 12 months and however long he's got in the job.
Order, members. Order. The time for this debate has expired. The The question now is that clauses 1 to 11, the schedules 1 to 4 stand part. Those who are of that opinion will say aye. Aye. Contrary opinion will say no. The ayes have it. Party vote is called for. Clerk, please conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
58 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
43 votes opposed.
Green Party.
9 votes opposed.
Act New Zealand.
5 votes in favour.
Maori Party.
Tokori mai tautoko ana.
Progressive.
1 vote opposed.
United Future.
1 vote in favour.
Members, the ayes are 69, the noes are 53. The report is agreed to. I'll now report the Appropriation 2008-9 Financial Review Bill without amendment.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Speaker, the committee has considered the appropriation of the 2008-9 Financial Review Bill and reports it without amendment. Mr. Speaker, I move the report be adopted.
The question is that the report be adopted. Those of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. This bill is set down for third reading forthwith. The Honourable Christopher Finlayson.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the Appropriation 2008-2009 Financial Review Bill be now read a third time.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary will say no. The ayes have it.
Appropriation 2008-09